Right, this is Lab 3 tag commands. In this lab, you will gain an understanding of the various tag commands specified in the EPC Class 1 Gen 2 standard and how they are executed. By the end of this lab, the goal is for you to become familiar with the RFID4U code simplifier and the access commands of read, write, lock, and kill. For this lab, we will be using RFID4U's code simplifier application to connect to the reader and to perform the access commands on the tags. So you open the RFID4U code simplifier application and click Login as Student. Under the Fixed Desktop Readers, click the Zebra FX7500. Then you can connect to the reader by using the reader IP of 169.254.10.1 into the text box. And then click on Establish Reader Connection button to establish the connection to the reader. Once the reader connection is established successfully, the basic operations will become enabled. So first, let's do a tag inventory where you just place a few tags on the antenna and click the Start Read button. The application will display a row for each of the tags with its values of EPC, the source, which is the antenna number, the RSSI, first seen and last seen time, and the number of reads. And then you can click the Stop Read button to stop the process. Okay, now we're going to read the tag's memory. So reading the tag's memory, that command is used to read the reserved, the EPC, the TID, and or the user memory banks. So you have to click on the tag that you wish to read, and then click on the Read Tag tab on the top. So you want to leave the access password as the default, and click the corresponding toggle buttons for the memory banks that you wish to read. Okay. So by default, the access password, the kill password, and the EPC are selected. So go ahead and click those so the toggle button's green and click the Read Tag Memory button. As you can see, if it was a successful read, it'll have the little green circle with the check mark, and if it was unsuccessful, it will have the little red error icon. Okay, now let's write to the tag EPC Memory Bank. So go ahead and click on the Write Tag tab at the top, and click the toggle button next to EPC so that it's selected and it shows green. Now our access password is still the default, so you leave it there, and you can change a couple of the digits in the EPC as long as it stays a 24-bit. And then go ahead and click Write Tag Memory. And you'll see the little green circle with the check mark when it's successful, or the red X if it's unsuccessful. I'll go ahead and change the access password from the default to a value of 11001100. And then click Write Tag Memory for that one. You'll see that it's successful when it has the little green check mark icon. To check that, we can go back to Read Tag, switch the toggle for access password to the green, and click the Read Tag Memory button. And you can see the access password has now been changed. Now let's go ahead and lock the EPC memory bank. Go ahead and click the Lock tab at the top. The lock operation will allow you to lock individual passwords, thereby preventing or allowing different people from reading and writing for passwords. You can lock individual memory banks so that no one can read or write to those memory banks. You can do a permanent lock, like for the status of a password or memory bank, so that others cannot see the different passwords that you've set for the tags and can't get access to those. So we're going to go ahead and override the default access password to the new access password that we just created. We're going to select the EPC memory bank by clicking the toggle button, and then select the lock read write type from the drop down menu, and go ahead and click Lock Tag Memory. And you'll see that it was successful because of the green check mark icon on the right side. Now let's try to write the EPC memory with the new access password. Go ahead and click the Write Tag tab and leave the access password as default first. Then we'll click the toggle button next to EPC and enter a new EPC value for this tag. And go ahead and click Write Tag Memory. Now you'll see the little red error icon button because the access password is wrong, so it's not going to allow us to write to this EPC. So now we can change it from the default password to the new password that we set it for and try to write tag memory again. Okay, now we'll see the little green check mark button again because the access password is correct. So we can write to this memory bank now. Okay, now let's go back and lock the access password. So go ahead and click the Lock Tag tab at the top and the toggle switch next to access password so that it's green. Now we have to change the access password at the top to the new one instead of the default, which is 11001100. Then from the lock type drop-down menu, you're going to want to select the read-write lock. Okay, then go ahead and click Lock Tag Memory, and you'll see the little green checkmark icon that says it was successful. Now, if you want to check that, you can go back to the Read Tag tab and try to read the access password. It won't let you do it. You'll see the red icon of the error message. Okay, so now let's go ahead and assign a kill password. Go to the Write Tag tab, select the toggle switch next to kill password, and we'll enter 11110000. Then click Write Tag. And you'll see that there should be the little green check mark that says it was a successful write. Okay. Now, the kill tag command permanently erases the tag data or deactivates the tag, so it no longer responds to or executes reader commands. So when you click the kill tag tab, you have to enter the new kill password that we just created, which was 11110000. Into the text box and then click the kill tag button. Now, once again, the green check button will appear if it was successful, or you'll get the little red error icon. And you can always check it by trying to read from the tag again. It shouldn't respond to the tag reads at all. You shouldn't be able to read it from the tag inventory page. The tag is now dead. Okay. And don't forget to click the disconnect button to disconnect from the reader before exiting the program.